Here.
Hi, Corey. I'm here. Aloha, everyone.
Aloha, I'm here. Hey, aloha. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. Thanks for asking. Listen to me, Brittney. I'm so happy that you had the time to come on today. Super excited to hear from you. But I want to let's get into it. I want to hear how was life like before World Ventures. The people want to know. Let them know.
So before I saw Road Ventures, I was actually a full-time X-ray tech, and I was a full-time student going back to school for my MRI degree. And I saw Road Ventures 4 years ago, and I was so excited to get started because all I knew at that time was that I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to get out of my nutshell, I wanted to travel the world. So that was my life before seeing Road Ventures.
Amazing. I know what's that like, what that's like. So let's hear what it's been like since you've seen World Ventures, and we really want to hear. Let's hear it because I'm excited about that.
Yes. So honestly, Road Ventures has tremendously changed my life. You see, I joined 4 years ago, but what happened as far as the business side goes was I didn't do anything for the first 2 years. And that was because I was completely time broke. Let me tell you, I was clocking over 70 hours a week between two hospitals. Plus, I was a full-time student. So I was time broke, and that put me in a really dark place in my life. And what I mean by that was I fell into a really dark state of depression. I had actually almost committed suicide at that point. And I had to reflect, like, how am I gonna chase my happiness? What am I gonna do? And I realized, I was like, I love traveling. I have this membership and this business in my back pocket. So why am I not using it? So I decided, to plug in. And like everyone else said, they went to training. So I went to my first major training event. And from that event, it took me 7 months to hit senior rep. And then 2 weeks later, I was able to hit director, which is the third level of residual income. And from then on, I mean, it has just been an amazing journey. I was able to get out of my full-time toxic job to now working part-time. So I only work 3 days a week. And on top of that, I was chasing my happiness. I was super depressed the year prior. So I decided to take 11 vacations, four of which were international last year alone. So 11 vacations in 2019. And what I did this year was I wrote it off on my taxes because, we are in a business of travel. So I wrote off all 11 vacations off on my taxes. This year on my tax return, I got back over 12,700 on my tax return. And I put it towards a down payment on my first home, which we've been living in for the past 5 months now. So when I mean Road Ventures has completely changed my life, it has completely changed my life. And, on top of that, I even met my other half through this concept. So yes, my life has completely changed.
Wow! Oh my gosh, guys, coming out of depression to 11 trips in 1 year. Listen to me. I'm super excited. She said she bought her house from the taxes that she got, not the income, the direct income, and the taxes that. Listen to me, man. I'm super excited. We are changing lives over here. I'm super excited about that. So listen, we're not gonna play a blind eye. We definitely see what's going on. It's a pandemic. The whole world is fearful to travel and all that, and our main thing is about travel. So I want you to let the people know what's been happening during this pandemic. What has business been like?
Business is honestly great. In America alone, 15 million plus Americans filed for unemployment. So that's 50 plus Americans that don't have any jobs. So most people think that because we're in the travel industry, that we would fall back on our business. But that is not the case at all, because those 50 plus Americans, they are looking for a way to get money at home, right? So during this pandemic, I mean, it has given so much people an opportunity to make that income from home. And here in the state of Hawaii, I'm on one of the fastest growing teams in the state of Hawaii. And here's just an example. I mean, there is a couple that lives here in Hawaii, and they actually was able to hit director on both husband and wife's spots. And they joined during the pandemic. So this year, February 2020. Okay, so they joined during the pandemic, and they hit director on both the husband and wife spot in only 2 months. And then in 6 months, they were able to hit marketing director on both husband and wife's spot. And this is amidst the pandemic, okay? So has the pandemic affected our business? Not at all. People are wanting more of an opportunity to make an income from home and make an income anywhere in the world. And that couple right now that I just talked about, they have been on vacation for over 70 plus days. I forgot, I lost track already, but they have been on vacation since back in August. So they are just living the life, and it's thanks to this residual income. So yeah, the pandemic hasn't affected us at all, not at all in the States or here in Hawaii.
Wow, guys, if you take nothing from this call, I hope you realize what's going on here. Some persons are looking at this in the bad light. They're looking at the glass half empty. When we are seeing it half full. Listen to me. Somebody told me if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Listen to me, guys. This is the deal. Listen to me. I want you to wrap it up for me, Brittney. I want you to wrap it up with just painting a vision. I want you to let the persons know, persons who are just seeing this about to get started. I want the person that literally just got started, and everybody else. I want you to let them know, paint a vision for them, what this can do for them, and what you're gonna do with it as well.
Okay, so painting a vision. Let me ask you, you guys need to imagine, can you guys picture yourselves doing what you're doing for your day job, doing what you're doing for your plan A? Can you picture yourself doing that for 60 years, for 70 years, till the day that you die? Can you picture yourself doing that job until the day that you die? And if the answer is no, then let me tell you, World Ventures is the answer. It was the answer for me because my answer was no. And for me, I want to spend the rest of my life traveling full time, being financially free, having that true freedom. And I knew that my plan A, my day job where I do x rays, I could not get my future with that plan A. But with World Ventures, I honestly see the light at the end of the tunnel for that. And I can see myself traveling to places that I've only dreamed of, having true financial freedom, and having all the time and all of the money in the world. So let me tell you, if you cannot see yourself doing that plan A for the rest of your life, then World Ventures is your solution. Get good at something worth getting good at.
Wow. Listen to me. Listen to me. You got me super. You got me wanting to sign up, and I'm already a member. Oh my gosh. You can definitely paint. Listen to me. I want to thank you so much for being here. I want to thank you for coming on and painting the vision. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate your time. Trust me. Guys, blaze up the chat for her. Just put some fire, put some flames, put some
Oh,
energy in the chat. Really do appreciate you being on, all right?
thank you so much, Corey, and thank you, Stacy, for inviting me on. Truly
Uh,
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you. Listen to me, guys. Yo, I'm super excited. Like seriously excited, guys. This is it. Like I swear to you. Like for me, before this, I couldn't even. I never used to dream about anything. No, every day I'm dreaming. I'm seeing myself getting closer to goals. So now I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you liked. Right? Matter of fact, there's a bunch of persons on this call. If you see enough and you're ready to get started, press that raise hand feature. We can definitely help you to chase that dream, get closer to that dream every single day. Press the raise hand feature and let's teach you how. All right. If not, then I'm just gonna go through everybody one by one, and I just want to know what you liked. Did you like the travel side, the business side, the fact that you can help a bunch of persons, or was it everything? All right. So the first person I'm seeing is Charlotte. Charlotte, can you hear me? Come on, Charlotte. Let me just speak